Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Ready like
I don't know.
ready.
It feels a little weird having the
I was about to say, is that, like, does it look weird on camera having this big ass gap?
I don't know. Nigga, you sit where you comfortable sitting, nigga.
I'm sitting in the wrong spot though,
Why?
because I don't usually sit on this side.
Why'd you sit on that side?
I ain't gonna lie. My man's wasn't here. I tried to like see how it felt. I feel sleepy already.
Now you wild.
Feel like I'm about to go to sleep right now.
I gotta talk to that nigga about that. I mean, I'm gonna talk to HR about that. And he did a no call, no show.
It may be the chair. It may just be this side of the chair.
Nah, he was doing that in his crib too. Don't worry, we got something for that. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another installment of Gas Money. We got Chubbz in the building.
And to the left of me, we have AG in the building.
These are our special episodes that we call Two Mans because it's only two men here.
2-man can.
Two man something. We gonna get it done. I honestly feel bad, man. I feel like I've been a bad podcaster, and I feel like this is another week of disappointment to our fans. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. Last week was that bullshit Zoom episode. I hate doing fucking Zoom pods. They're not real podcasts to me. They are not real podcasts to me. But still tune in when we do them, of course. And this week we missing one of the amigos. So it's like we gotta get the people what they want.
True.
And
Definitely gotta work on it.
I'm about to install a new rule. Well, I gotta talk to HR, of course. But I think that if you're gonna call out, you gotta get your own replacement. That's how they used to do it at my own job. I used to work at the YMCA, and we were working like bullshit shifts, making no money. That's why we were able to go on so many cool trips, was because we all put our little dollars together, and the YMCA was on some like, yo, it's not like, hey, I'm taking off a week. Hey, let me put in for my week, get approved or not approved. At least in our position, what we had to do was, as long as you got somebody to cover your shift, you take as much time as you want off, but you didn't get paid. So I think that's good. We don't get paid here. So I think it's fair that if you're going to miss an episode, find a sub.
You know how hard that is to find a sub?
I don't think so. Well, I don't plan on missing an episode.
Nah, but I'm saying, like, think about it. Like, let's say I got to do something, right? Who would I really call to be like, yo, replace me?
Figure it out.
There's only 3 people in this job right now.
Figure it out.
And like everybody else that we call would say yeah, and then the day of don't show up, and then now that's on me.
Yeah,
yo, damn.
Hey,
I like that rule though. That's a fire rule, but that's scary.
That's gonna make you think about next time you want to miss a fucking episode. I'll tell you that. But how was your weekend, big dog?
My weekend, damn. You know what's crazy?
Oh my god, bro.
Yo, I literally was about to say that his line. Like, yo, my weekend just started, but it technically didn't really just start, but it's mad funny. But my weekend is good so far. Friday, I had a little scare. My cousin's job had a COVID outbreak, so I had to go get tested and everything, so I couldn't go to work. So I had a little scare because I was like, oh, shit. Like, how can I say? I felt phlegmy and had a little cough, so I was like, oh, shit. What?
I said pause.
Oh, okay. But, so I was like, damn, like, do I have this shit? But then that came out negative, but I'm waiting for my PCRs because they say that's like the true statement. So I'm waiting for that one.
So people still give a fuck about COVID?
Yeah.
So like, what is the rules now? If you show up to your job with COVID, like what happens?
If you have COVID, you have to quarantine. You still have to quarantine.
For how many days?
I think it's only 3 to 5 days now. I don't know.
Honestly, COVID is actually one of the hot topics that you can't talk about on YouTube. It's like the one rule that they got. Like, you got to be very careful when you talk about COVID. So I'm going to just say I'm happy. I'm sad that happened to you, and I'm happy that you're okay.
Yeah. And then yesterday, I went to support 2 of my friends at a barbecue function. It was pretty fire. I liked how everything went. It was nice.
What was the highlight?
Actually seeing like 2 people that I really fuck with put on like, an event, like literally looking at it, I was like, oh shit, like this shit is lit, and it brought me back to the old days.
I did that like 10 years ago.
But I'm saying it brought me back to those days. Like when y'all used to have y'all parties, I was like, oh shit. And tomorrow I'm gonna be on the Parkway.
Okay, yeah, no, we could talk about Labor Day. I got a question for you. Why is it called Labor Day?
I don't know.
That's strike one. If it's an American holiday, why is it centered around the West Indies?
You know, it's crazy. That's a great point.
Strike two, and like, so only the West Indian countries participate.
No, because
the Irish they go.
Oh no, I don't really.
Italians they go.
No, but I see like would you consider Puerto Rico and DR?
You're gonna make yourself look very.
No, I'm just asking you.
Asking me?
Yeah. All right, so would you consider Puerto Rico a Caribbean country?
Now, let me ask you a question. Where is Puerto Rico located? Where is Dominican Republic located?
Well, I know DR is right next to Haiti in the Caribbean Sea. So I don't know exactly where Puerto Rico is.
And you went there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's in the Caribbean Sea.
Yo, yeah, all of that shit is there. It's a bunch of islands it's a bunch of islands that make up the Caribbean, aka the West Indies.
Yeah, right?
It's a bunch of islands.
I know that, but let me ask you a question.
And
right?
if you're gonna ask me about Guyana, because if you're gonna ask me,
yeah,
they not in the West Indies.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, people have also said the same thing about Puerto Rico.
How?
Because apparently, since what was the shit that I was seeing on fucking Instagram? Like, people was getting mad for like Labor Day when they had the floats and everybody participate because they were saying like they have their own parades and all that stuff. And I think they said with Puerto Rico they're owned by America, so it shouldn't count and a whole bunch of bullshit.
So the Virgin Islands don't count?
I don't know. Like that's why I asked you these questions, because to me it's weird.
To me, I'm just fucking around. Of course, the Guyana is West Indian. I don't know why it is though, but it is. I can't explain to you why I'm not Guyanese, but because they're literally like in South America, like they're not an island. Like they're part of South America.
But now
But they do share.
That's what I'm about
the
to say,
same culture.
Because isn't Trinidad right off of Venezuela, which is in South America?
Yeah, but Trinidad's an island in the same.
But I thought Guyana is an island.
I don't think so. I mean, I could be dead wrong, but I'm like 90% sure that Guyana is not an island.
Now I'm about to look at this.
You're not, please.
I could have swore Guyana was an island.
And then my final bonus question about Labor Day is, but I think I have the answer to this one, but I want to see where your head is at.
Yeah.
While you look that up, I'm going to propose the question is,
go ahead.
Why are you not allowed to wear white after Labor Day?
You know the crazy part? I always ask people that, and I never got like a full-on answer. I think I got to the bottom of it.
But
then the shit that don't make sense is people still fucking wear white.
Yeah, no, it's just
not all white.
It's just well, you can't stop a Jamaican from wearing all white. Like that's what they gonna do.
Yeah,
rain, sleet, or snow. That's what Jamaican niggas gonna do.
The crazy part is you are right.
Bingo, motherfucker.
Like Guyana,
I know my shit, nigga.
Guyana is connected to Venezuela.
That shit is a country. That shit is not an island.
Like Trinidad's an island off of Venezuela, but Guyana is connected to Venezuela's Suriname. I don't know how to pronounce that.
That shit's not an island. That's all I'm saying.
State of Romania. Yeah, it's connected to what? It's not an island.
So let me ask you a question. Why
it's connected to Brazil?
Why is shout out Brazil? Why is Guyana a West Indian country, but Venezuela ain't? And I think there's an answer. Know. I think it is an answer. It's culture.
I really don't know.
It's culture. It got to be. Whatever connects all the Caribbean islands, and this is why we need an actual West Indian here. Because you a fake ass West Indian.
Because hold on, Belize is connected to Mexico.
No, they're all in South America.
Yeah, but Belize also is part. Like they celebrate Labor Day and everything with the Caribbean culture.
You see, Belize is always okay. What language they speak in Belize?
I don't know, but they're right next to Honduras, so I would assume some sort of Spanish, probably.
Yeah, you see, like
I personally don't know.
This is why, to me, culture is such a dope conversation, because what is the cultural differences between Venezuela, who speaks Spanish, Belize, who we don't really know what they speak, and Guyana, who they speak dialect, a form of dialect, correct?
Yeah.
So I think it's just a cultural thing. Because if you ask me, if you're not part of those islands, you can't jack you West Indian. Because you're not in the Caribbean Ocean. You're not in the Caribbean
Sea. Puerto Rico right there in the middle.
Nigga, I'm shocked you don't know where the fuck nigga, you got on a plane.
So this is my thing. Like, when I think of like the Caribbean, I think like St. Kitts, Antigua.
Why? But why?
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
They're all in the same place.
Like, I really don't know. I don't even be thinking of the Virgin Islands. The only reason why I knew about the Virgin Islands was because of the show, what was that fucking College Hill or whatever? I think it was. And they had a show, they had it in the VI. And like, that's when the girl hit the other girl in the face with the heel.
That's America.
And I was like, what the hell? Like, but I never knew like they was like Caribbean culture.
The Bahamas.
Yeah, but see, when I think of the Bahamas, I don't think of like, I think of the Caribbean in a sense, but I don't think like full on like Caribbean.
But Guyana, you think of full on Caribbean, even though they're not even.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, it's weird. It's weird.
No, I just think it's a culture thing. I think if you share the same culture, then you, I guess, can be considered Caribbean or West Indian. But I always thought it was funny that in Labor Day Parade, which is an American holiday, why is it West Indians celebrating that? Like, is it because Jamaicans got 3 jobs?
And it's really only in Caribbean. Like,
now, how do they celebrate Labor Day in Texas?
I don't know if they do.
So you're telling me Labor Day is only a New York City holiday?
I personally don't know. I think they just have the day off and they don't give a fuck.
That's possible too, because there's probably places like Oklahoma, like not Oklahoma,
like, because that's what I'm saying. What will fucking Tennessee celebrate for Labor Day, or like Wyoming?
Yeah, like what does Wyoming do on Juneteenth? But it's not a large population of black folk.
Do they even have off?
No, it's a federal holiday.
Federal.
Yeah.
Nigga, I still work on that day. Like,
oh no, then
there's companies that literally work on that day.
There's companies that work on Christmas.
True,
but nah, Juneteenth is a federal holiday, and I'm pretty sure Labor Day is as well.
Yeah, but see, like Labor Day, I can't think of anybody that's really open.
Nigga, you can go to McDonald's. What are you saying?
Not like that. I'm saying like the big company, like the post office and shit like that.
McDonald's is a big company. The fuck are you saying?
I meant like I'm talking about shipping companies. Like the post office is
closed. But shipping companies don't determine federal or not. What are you saying? They're not the only federal thing.
The post office is closed for every federal holiday, right?
I'm assuming so.
Are they open on Juneteenth?
I don't think so, because I don't work on Juneteenth and I work for the city.
Okay.
But like I said,
I'm gonna go get some stamps on Juneteenth.
And they're gonna tell you, kick rocks. But
how they gonna tell me that if it's not open?
No, they're gonna have a sign that says "kick rocks."
All right, but
specifically for you. But because this is a syndicated show now, we worldwide now. This is global. Everything you say matters now. Don't even think about it no more. But I think the color thing. So white. This is my opinion on it. So,
question.
Let me do you
Bermuda, Caribbean. So where does the Caribbean Sea start?
For me, it's in between Florida and goes all the way down to Cuba. I don't think there's anything past Cuba.
There is past Cuba.
What's past Cuba?
Lower than Cuba is everything in the Caribbean.
Okay. No, I'm bugging. I did that wrong. Because Cuba's close to Florida.
Yeah,
so Cuba's Florida and whatever that last island is.
The last island lowest would be Trinidad before Guyana.
Yeah, so what's after Trinidad?
Guyana, Venezuela and Guyana is right there.
Venezuela is it's a country.
No, but I'm saying, see, like that's what I'm saying. Right below Trinidad is literally Guyana, Venezuela.
Yeah, so if you're asking me, whatever is in between there.
But now, if that's the case, Bermuda is higher than Florida.
Okay, then we start at Bermuda then. What's above Bermuda in terms of islands?
Nothing. Bermuda. It looks like Bermuda's really by itself.
Yeah, that's why everything disappears there, nigga.
And it's so crazy because literally, like, it doesn't even show an island on this map.
I knew a girl from Bermuda,
but it's like to the right of North or South Carolina.
But yeah, I would say Bermuda is the cutoff. Okay, so whatever's above Bermuda doesn't count.
Okay, so it's in the North Atlantic Ocean, which is then turns into the Caribbean Sea.
Yeah, but again, now there's culture.
Yeah.
So in Bermuda, first of all, I see Bermudan flags at every Labor Day.
No, that's what I'm asking. Yeah, no. Like, I'm just trying to see like where you would count what's what.
Yeah, if you're asking me, Guyana got to kick rocks. They're not an island. I'm sorry. I know a lot of Guyanese people about to cook me right now. I'm like, hey,
I'm telling you.
Hey, listen, I respect it.
Hey, bye.
I respect it, but They got to choose something else. But you see, culturally, they are though. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Bermuda, how do they talk there? What did they eat there? What do they?
I don't know.
You see?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what they eat in Belize. Because what would be like Caribbean culture?
My man's from Belize.
I have 2 friends from Belize.
And what did
we never like this conversation never happened.
You gotta get them in the pod.
Like, I'm gonna really have to talk to them because I really want to know, like, Caribbean culture food would be what?
I mean, all of this shit is slave shit. Anything that
you can't say like roti and shit like that because not everybody eats roti.
No, but there's but when you see roti, you know, it's like, hey, that's a West Indian spot.
Yeah, but okay, so like if I go to a Cuban spot, what would I get that would be the equivalent to roti?
Nah, they got pork. Them niggas love pork. Bro.
So that's what I'm saying. So like,
rice, a roast gun, yeah, all of that rice shit.
Cause that's why I be saying here like,
oh, you know what they all got?
What?
Beef patty, empanada, pastelito. If you don't got one of those in your island, you're not West Indian. You asking an American ass nigga.
Nah, like, if you gonna go with that, then you really can say that because Haitians, I think they call it meat pies.
No, they got their own beef patties too. I heard Haitian beef patties are the best out of all of them, everybody's.
I don't know.
Me, I'm biased. I'm going with the pastelito.
Nah.
Shout out my Dominicans. You heard?
A good beef patty. A good beef patty is like a good beef patty.
Pause.
Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, it's certain shit you just can't top.
Pause. What are you doing? And the Jamaicans gonna be on your ass for that.
Empanadas do not beat beef patties.
I didn't say empanadas.
Pastelitos do not beat
to you
beef patties.
To you?
Hold on, wait. What's the difference?
One's Dominican, one's something else.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's funny. Mexicans, Peruvians, all of those people, they make empanadas. So that rule don't apply because they're not Caribbean. This is what we got to do.
Yeah, that really fucked my head up.
We need somebody from Guyana to come on here. And we need
somebody from Belize.
Somebody from Belize to come on here.
Because I'm sitting here thinking about, I forgot what island is, like, it might be somewhere in Mexico. Because I don't think it's an island. They say that, like, their culture stems from, like, the Aztec and all that.
Yeah.
But they make similar stuff to, like, what Trinidad people make.
Yeah, but you see, Trinidad, and this is why the islands are cool, right? So, like, Trinidad has a lot of Indian heritage in their culture. So they might have a little bit more Indian food, like Indian food, versus a place like DR, which they would have more European Spanish influence.
Yeah.
So you guys don't make a patty, do y'all?
What do you mean a patty?
Like a beef patty, anything like that?
They make it's not really a beef patty, but it's something similar that I would consider a beef patty because it's like the same concept. Like, it's like meat, dough, and stuff like that.
Yeah, but is it like what break it down for me?
What do you mean?
Like, break it down for me. Like, why would you not consider it, or why would you consider it?
Because it's the same. Like,
what is it called? Number one.
Huh?
What is it called?
I can't even remember the name. I had it a minute ago. I went to a restaurant. I saw it. They explained it. Like, the lady explained it to me, and she said it's basically similar to a beef patty.
Yeah, but...
And I was like, okay.
It kind of puts a hole in my argument. But the argument I was trying to make is that you see how you guys have more of the roti, like the skins, the curry, and stuff like that. Like, I don't think Dominicans make curry. I don't think Puerto Ricans make curry.
That's crazy.
I don't think Haitians make curry. I don't think.
I think Haitians do make curry.
I don't know.
I think they do make curry.
But Jamaicans make it.
Jamaicans definitely do make curry. Guyanese make it.
Like a Puerto Rican probably don't.
Nah, you know what's crazy?
My girl's Dominican. She makes curry, but she learned that herself, though.
That's what I'm about to say, because, damn, I'm trying to remember if the restaurant right there by my house, if they make curry, that Spanish restaurant.
No, but you see, there's a Spanish restaurant in a neighborhood that services, like, you see, like, a Chinese food. Let's break it down. Like, Chinese.
They make curry, too.
Like, Chinese food back in China is not the same thing as Chinese American food because they have to cater to the community that they're in. You know what I'm saying?
But they make curry, too, which is crazy to me.
No, it's not. They close to China. They're all in the same place.
Nah, but, like, so when I think of Chinese food, I don't think of curry.
Yeah, because that's Chinese American. Have you ever went to a Chinese restaurant?
Yeah.
And you didn't see the difference in the food?
No, I definitely did.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, whenever I think of Chinese food, I never think of curry. That's why somebody ordered it, and I was like, what? You getting curry shrimp from here? What the fuck are you talking about?
Nah, but they got curry shrimp in the hood, too.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
oh, you would not.
Yeah, like
order,
that wouldn't be something that I'm going to.
Yeah, I got
like mine. It would be like something with chicken, or like if I'm going to go like to the roots with it, something like duck.
I don't eat Chinese American food.
Okay.
I eat Chinese food.
Okay.
Like, I go to a restaurant, but I stopped eating Chinese food.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't get it as much. It's something about it that sometimes I have a craving for it.
I could tell you why it sucks now though.
Why?
You ready?
Yeah, no MSG.
You got it.
I ain't gonna lie, it's so crazy because now like the food to me sometimes, like I have to find a place where it's not greasy. Like sometimes I get Chinese food like from like the American Chinese food, and like the rice, like you take the rice out and the grease is at the bottom of the plate. I don't like that.
And that's why I don't eat rice. But
I love rice.
Yeah.
Somebody explained. I think it was you that explained how rice is made.
Oh, yeah.
Gross me the fuck out.
Yeah, but there's a lot of shit that's made nasty, like hot dogs, and I love hot dogs. I'll fuck a hot dog up.
How's hot dogs made nasty?
Nigga, hot dogs are like they take the worst parts of the pig that they can't sell, like the snout, the anus, like the bad shit. They just put that shit in a casing. Sometimes the casing is intestine.
You know the crazy part? There was some shit I just saw on TikTok. They did, I think it's duck or beef stuffed intestines. And like it made me think about like the shit that I've ate from Caribbean, like growing up. Like,
All that shit is slave food.
And I was like, yo, even the other day, I had some blood pudding, and I was like,
I'll stop eating.
I looked at that shit, I said, yo.
Why don't you tell the audience what that is?
So blood pudding is, what's that? That's blood, rice.
No, it's rice with blood in it.
Yeah, rice cooked in blood. Inside, I think, pig intestines.
Nah, it can't be pig, nigga.
What is
I don't know
what is the casing? The casing is something
it's intestine, but I don't think it's pig.
And then when I see that, I was like, you know what made me realize that?
All right, tell them what color that shit is.
It's like red, pink,
no,
purple.
It's not. That shit is black.
The skin is like black and purple.
That shit looks like a dick.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah, nigga, he was eating dick.
You can say that, but
that shit is gross.
The crazy part is, so
it tastes good though.
Like I had that shit, and what made me realize like I'm not even supposed to be eating this shit is when I went to the bathroom, took a shit, and literally the color of my shit was like a dark red.
Yeah, nah.
And I was like, so me not even thinking about it, I started panicking. So I did the Google search, and it said internal bleeding.
Oh yeah, you one of them niggas.
So I was sitting like, yo, what the fuck? And I started thinking about it. I was like, oh shit, hold on, I just ate blood. So that's what's going through my system.
That shit sounds crazy.
Like that's what's going through my system. And guess what? Probably like the next day it was back to regular color. I was like, oh shit, like this is what the fuck.
I'm gonna finish my labor because I don't want to hear about your shit no more. I'm gonna finish my Labor Day color thing that I was trying to get off. So this is my theory on why you're not allowed to wear white after Labor Day. One, it signifies the end of the summer.
What, white?
Labor Day.
Oh, yeah.
Once Labor Day passed, the summer is over for the working man. So now it's time you can't wear white during the winter time. It doesn't make any sense. So we done with white. Summer's over, no more white.
Okay.
And it's a fashion thing. It's really about fashion. So the designers, the people that sell clothes, people that make clothes, they just all, as a community, came up with it's just like denim on denim. A lot of people don't follow it. Like let's get.
What do you mean denim on denim?
Story time with AG in high school. That's when the denim jackets came back into style. I can remember in middle school there was a kid that used to wear a denim jacket and niggas used to cut his ass. You trying to be a cowboy? You gay as hell? Blah 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 blah. And then high school started and the denim jacket was back in style because that's how fashion works. But nobody understood that because I used to be a fashionista. Nobody understood that you're not supposed to wear denim on denim like a denim jacket and denim pant. You're supposed to wear a denim top. If you're gonna do a denim pant, it gotta be black or white. Like it can't be blue on blue.
Really?
Yeah, because that's called a Canadian tuxedo. I mean, you being from Canada, It's a bad look. But yeah, most niggas didn't know that. So
I never knew that.
When I was going to school getting fly and I see the other niggas with their denim on denim, I used to make the Mario joke to myself and be like, denim, denim, denim in my head. Because I'm like, y'all niggas don't understand fashion. Like, you're not supposed to wear denim on denim. And I freaked it too. So I had the denim wings, the Jeremy Scott, shout out Jeremy Scott, the denim wings with the khaki pant, a denim shirt, killing them. I used to be that nigga.
It's so crazy because I used to do denim on denim.
Yeah, of course, because you a nigga. You don't understand. You're not a fashionista. Look at you. But yeah, so I think the no white after Labor Day is also like a fashion faux pas. It's like, yo, if you into fashion, if you're a fashionista, do not be caught dead wearing white after Labor Day. And what they mean by after Labor Day, because I thought to myself, when the fuck, what do you mean after Labor Day? So I can't wear white again until the next day before Labor Day? Like, how long does it last? January.
What do you mean January?
So you can start wearing white again in January.
Why?
Because it's a new year. So you have it till January.
I see what you're saying.
Exactly.
January till what you go through.
Yeah, till the next Labor Day, yeah.
I just thought it was from the start of the summer.
Nah.
All this time I thought it was the first. All this time I always thought it was from Memorial Day to Labor Day you could wear all white.
Nah. Oh, first, I keep telling you, Jamaican niggas wear all white regardless. So you can't stop them niggas.
You know what's mad funny? Yesterday I seen a Jamaican all yellow, and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Them niggas, whatever a fashionista is, Jamaican niggas is right above that. Them niggas, they make Clarks fly. You know how hard that is to do? Clarks probably one of the ugliest shoes ever. They made that shit fly.
You know what's crazy? So, now that you said that, I was watching Third World Cop the other day, right?
Third World what?
Third World Cop.
What is that?
It's a Jamaican show. It's a Jamaican movie.
On what channel?
It's a Jamaican movie.
On what?
I watch it on YouTube.
Okay.
But it's like Dancehall Queen, Shotters, that type of movie.
Oh, okay, y'all. Dancehall Queen.
So you know Mad Max from Shotters, right?
Yeah.
So it's crazy. He's the guy in there. And you know a line from that movie. You remember the song Coke with Skilly Bang at the beginning when he's like, then get a ganja?
Yeah.
Yes, that's from that movie.
Oh, that's from that movie? Okay.
So I'm sitting there, right? And I'm watching the shit. And it's Mad Max's main character. So I'm laughing because I'm like, yo, how do they get him in all these movies? That's one. Like, he's literally the star in all of these movies. Dancehall Queen, all this shit, right?
That's the same nigga for Dancehall Queen?
Yeah.
No, it's not. What character he play?
He play the dude that said walk on
walk on live, talk on bumba clock dead. That's the same nigga.
That's the same nigga.
That nigga wasn't the main character, but he was a main character.
That's what I'm saying. So now I'm sitting there, I'm watching the shit, I'm dying laughing at this shit. Then there's a sign, and guess what? The Dancehall Queen, the girl, she's in Third World Cop too.
Really?
Yeah. She plays like his lover in a sense. Yeah.
All right.
So
Marcia.
So there's a part where he meets at a dance, and the shit this nigga is wearing, bro, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it was like a sheer see-through shirt.
No, a Jamaican nigga will wear the gayest shit ever and call you gay.
Like, and make that shit
That nigga will have both of his nipples out hard, pierced, and looking at you like, hey, boy. Yeah, them niggas, I'm telling you, I give it to y'all, bro.
Yo, bro. Like, you gotta just go on YouTube because the whole movie's on YouTube.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Yo, please. You're gonna die laughing.
Listen.
Like, there's a scene, right?
I'm a movie snob, bro.
so look, there's a scene, right, where they in the precinct, and there's a nigga with a box on his head, like a cardboard box. And he's like, yo, what the fuck? He's like, he's trying to hide his identity. Another cop comes in, he's like, yo, did y'all see the guy with the box? He's like, yeah, he was sitting there. What happened? He's like, boss, only the box now. The nigga left.
Oh, the box is
there. So I was like, what the fuck?
All right.
I
might watch with my parents. They might get a fucking laugh out of it.
They probably seen it before.
Nah.
Bro, it's an old movie.
My mom loved Dancehall Queen, though.
That's what I'm saying. So she probably seen it.
I've probably seen that movie 100 times, bro. I used to be able to, like, do the whole movie, like, word for word. That's how much I watched that movie. But let's get into some topics, man. They tired of hearing about this fucking Caribbean shit. Even though it's Labor Day, I got to deal with it. No,
tomorrow's
actually,
Labor Day.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna hear it after Labor Day. They can't wear white when this episode's out. But I'm gonna stay on Carnival, West Indies.
Oh,
have you heard of Notting Hill Carnival?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos.
I didn't know it was a thing until like this year. I never heard of it before.
I didn't know it was a thing.
The big carnivals I always heard about, obviously the one in the country that my parents are from, Antigua. I've heard Trinidad has the best carnival.
Jamaica has a carnival.
I never heard about it, but I assumed they did. and Brazil. I heard their carnival, and then now I'm hearing. Oh, and what's the one in Canada called?
Caravana.
So those are probably the 5 of.
You know what's crazy? So
rank them.
To my knowledge, I think Mardi Gras falls on the carnival.
I wouldn't be surprised. All of this shit is slave shit.
Yeah, so it's like, but it's so crazy. Like, I think now, because if I'm not mistaken, I think Nine Hill was in England or something over there.
Yeah, the UK.
So I think a lot of them
in it.
I think a lot of them are now becoming bigger because you have a lot of more people now that want to travel to all these carnivals to see what the difference.
So I'm gonna ask you again. Rank them. Give me a top 3 that you, as a Caribbean man, are gonna rank.
Well, I only been to 2.
Yeah, but just because you've been somewhere doesn't mean that.
So, top 3 for me, I would say.
Oh, Miami. Forgot about them.
Oh shit! I've been to 3 carnivals, 4.
Rank them. Give me the top 3.
So I'm gonna give you the top 3 out of the 4 I went to. Or the top 3. Yeah, the top 3 out of the 4 that I went to that I've seen like clips. I would honestly go Trinidad, Antigua, then Miami.
Okay. Me, Brazil. My God.
Yeah, I never really seen Brazil's carnival.
Oh yeah, you missing out.
But yeah, that'll be the 3 that I could say that I've been in the facility of and seen like after clips and like to me, New York, the Labor Day parade is, that don't even count.
That shit is just violence.
Like yeah, like you like, and it's sad because like
why are people so violent?
It's not even us. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now
you're gonna piss me off.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you. So when you see all these shootings and stuff like that, it's literally like the American gang culture trying to enjoy and party.
No. Okay. No. You're doing that, and this is the problem.
Okay.
This is the problem right here.
Right.
This is the problem with you Caribbean.
Let me ask you a question. It's a Caribbean Day parade. Why is there people wearing blue flags tied up for gang banging and red flags?
Because there's Bloods and Crips in the Caribbean.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, right? I get that, but why that don't happen in Trinidad for Trinidad Carnival?
So you think people don't get?
I'm not saying people don't get killed.
So what are you saying?
But it's not as a big thing.
No. No, again.
It's not as big.
This is the problem. This is why people look at some of y'all Caribbean people this way. Because you want to say that it's one part of bro. That's bullshit. That is complete bullshit.
That's my opinion.
I've been to 100 parties in Jamaica, Queens, full with you Caribbean niggas, and it's a bunch of niggas watching niggas. I've been to hundreds of parties that are hip hop and R&B, and it's a bunch of people having fun dancing, no fighting, no shooting, no nothing.
Nigga, what?
Explain that.
I've been to hip hop parties where nigga I fought.
So the Caribbean nigga fought.
What do you mean?
You.
Well, I fought because of an American.
No, you don't know that. How do you know that?
Because my man's was American.
No, what are you talking about? No. The person you got into the altercation with was what?
American.
How do you know that?
That nigga was not Caribbean.
No, you don't, and that's my problem.
The juggernaut is not American.
And that's my
not Caribbean.
And that's my problem right there.
And the fight started because of an American.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it didn't.
My man's is American. He not Caribbean.
Nigga, what are you talking about? He didn't start the fight.
Bro, the whole shit happened because he got cracked in the face.
How did he start the fight by getting punched in the face? Are you okay? I'm jacking the Caribbean juggernaut nigga punched an American in the face, and that's what started the party. Y'all niggas need to stay home.
I'm jacking
and go to your
American.
own parties. Yeah, but that you see that right there is
I've been to a bunch of Caribbean parties and ain't shit happened.
I've been to a bunch of Caribbean parties and shit happens. I've been to a bunch of Black American parties and nothing happened.
Right.
What happens now? And that's the problem right there. You that sat here on your big platform and said that the reason why Labor Day is dangerous is because of Black Americans. That is sick.
Americans.
You a sick nigga.
Us Caribbeans come out with our Caribbean flag and wing cup.
Where's Chef G from? I'm gonna let you ponder that. Niggas
yeah, but guess what?
No, you
what
lost.
does he represent?
You already lost.
What does he represent?
What do you mean? What does he represent?
He represent Caribbean culture or American culture?
He represents Caribbean culture.
I don't think so. I think he represents American culture.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
He represents himself.
Okay.
He represents his family.
You know what's crazy? But I just thought about Panama's part of what you. I wonder if they have a carnival.
Them niggas is not an island either. You a sick nigga, man.
They part of like the parade and the festivities though. I don't even know what their culture is.
I see they speak Spanish. Tell you that. I see their flags too. But again, we're gonna have this debate, I guess, to the end of time. But I'm really disappointed in you. That was sick. That was sad.
I'm be on the Parkway. I'm be safe too.
Yeah, no, you're not, because all you Caribbeans gonna start shooting each other. That niggas is that was disgusting. But no, I'm not done.
Keep going.
Talking about Notting Hill Carnival.
I feel bad. I feel bad because a lady literally exposed the government about that shit too.
So the shit that I seen coming out of it, one, it was fun. Some people say it's the number 2 carnival in the world. They say Trinidad's number 1, Notting Hill's number 2, and like you're saying, a lot of the white people there were not having it. They were really upset. I saw a lot of tweets. I saw a lot of videos. Like, hey, why can't y'all let England be England? Take that Caribbean shit off the block.
It's so crazy because they ended up, and there was a black lady that I forgot what her platform is, but she spoke on her platform saying that the government is foul because they end up canceling, I think, their Juve, saying something about violence or whatever the case may be. But
y'all niggas need to stop being so violent.
But hear how crazy it is. She said they haven't had one since before COVID. During COVID, that people was going out, they did their own vibes, and like they continue the culture with their own little speakers and everything. There was never no big sound system.
That's illegal.
Whatever. And there was no reported crime those years. So how can you say now there's violence?
Because just because the crime's not reported don't mean that happened.
Nah, I get that, but this is the thing. You're telling us that you cancel it because of violence, right? And there's no reported like crime that happened there. Yeah, it may not have got reported or whatever the case may be, but you can't use violence. Then they told them something about the sound time. They didn't want no loudspeakers playing at those hours. And the lady said, when we have Juve, there's never no sound system. It's literally probably the most person, like somebody DJing like they're small, there's no big trucks. So what are they talking about? Because they even brought up truck safety about people falling under the wheels and stuff. She's like, that's not at Juve.
Okay.
So how are you using these reasons for canceling, but that's not there? And then she went into and say the same shit. Like she just said, like, I'm not gonna use that word, but certain groups of people weren't happy.
What groups of people?
I ain't gonna use it. I don't want to offend nobody.
Nah, but why would you offend anybody by stating the facts? I don't know.
Quite
what?
White people.
Oh, white people were offended. Yeah. I like to play white devil's advocate, right? So if I'm a person from the UK, my family's from the UK, I go back generations from the UK, and I'm being disrupted by music that does not sound appealing to me, there's violence in the street, I could understand them being upset, right? But my counter argument to that is, do you feel that same way on St. Patrick's Day? Do you feel that same way on the gay parades? Because once there's a group of people, I don't care what race, religion, creed, gender. That's why that bullshit you said earlier pissed me off. But anyways, there's gonna be violence regardless, because there's just bad actors, and there's people that come to these events just to cause violence. They're not even participating because of the actual event. They're just there to cause violence. It's the easy place to steal. It's the easy place to get my shit off. So I think it's like a person that is like living in a country that has immigrants. It's just dumb for you to get upset about them celebrating their pride, their independence, whatever the case may be.
Like even SantaCon.
Yeah, there's a bunch of white drunk people punching each other in the face.
Like
they're not screaming to cancel that. I think that's fucked up. But again, black people getting the shitty end of the stick, and then black people also pointing at other black people, blaming them. Yeah, y'all niggas, yeah, not today. I don't got the energy for you today. I'm gonna move on. But
all I'm saying, like, I do want to travel and see other carnivals to see what the difference is. I want to go to Mardi Gras. I want to see what the difference is.
Why would you go there as Black Americans? Stay away.
No, I just want to see because Long Island has a Caribbean Day carnival.
There's
a parade.
There's one here in Far Rockaway.
Really?
Yep. My mom figured it out. She just like randomly saw it.
But yeah, they have
a white fireman was the one that seen her flag. I was like, oh shit, Antigua.
There's one out in Long Island, out in Nassau. I was like, whoa, what the hell?
I mean, any place that has a bunch of any type of people is gonna have a parade.
Now I just didn't know. So all this time, like when I was younger, I always thought like the Labor Day parade was only in Brooklyn. Like the Caribbean Day parade was only in Brooklyn.
Nah,
I never knew like Nassau has their own.
Yeah, it's the reason why the Brooklyn one is highlighted is because there's a bunch of West Indians in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
that's it. And then there's a There's a thing in the Bronx that they do. There's spots all over New York City. But I really want to know if they celebrate Labor Day in the other states and how do they celebrate it.
Yeah, I definitely do want to know that.
That's dope. But shout out Notting Hill Carnival. Next year, if y'all still have a carnival, hope y'all safe. And you know, if the black UK people, don't go. Let the West Indians shoot each other. This nigga, you a sick nigga.
Chill.
But no, that's what you said, and you gonna stand on that. And you can't go to no more black parties either. I'm gonna make sure.
That's cool. I go to Caribbean parties now.
Yeah, good. Stay there.
Backyard function.
Yeah, when niggas getting shot.
I've been to 3 of them this year and ain't nobody get shot.
Yeah,
it wasn't even a fight.
Y'all niggas they don't have their guns yet.
There wasn't even an
You know
argument.
y'all niggas is late with everything. So when y'all get your guns, y'all gonna start.
When they get their dukes.
Yeah, they gonna start shooting. I want to talk about FatMan Scoop. This is it's somber, it's sad. FatMan Scoop, you know, hip hop means a lot to me. FatMan Scoop, there's not enough words to describe like how impactful he was in hip hop. He was like the voice for a minute. Like when I thought of a DJ, that's what I thought of. FatMan Scoop, Crooklyn Clan, Timberland. I've never been to a party
that didn't play FatMan Scoop.
Did not play that song. Never. I don't care if it's a Caribbean party. I don't care if it's a white club. I don't care if it's obviously a black hip hop party.
Put your hands up.
Yeah, that's how you usually either start off the party or you use that to transition to a new set. That nigga, he's classic, man. And he died
doing what he
loved. I think it's unfortunate that the video is out there and you can see it. I saw it. I didn't know what it was when I opened it. I saw it, and you know the rule. If I see it, you guys see it. So I had to send it to my group chat. But outside of that,
but you know what's crazy? So when I woke up, I seen it. I think it was the rap posted that he died.
The what?
Rap on it's like a page on Instagram.
Oh.
And I was like, what? FatMan Scoop died. And my cousin said, yeah, yo, he collapsed on stage. He instantly knew it was a heart attack. I said, what? And then he showed me the clip. I'm like, what the fuck? Like. And he was like, yo, he was performing or whatever, and everybody was there just seeing it. And I'm like, this shit is really, like, sick in a sense where it's like we have became in a culture where we're not on some help first. Like, we're just going to keep recording. And that shit is really getting sick.
Nigga, the person I was recording it was in no position to help him.
No, but I'm just saying, like, if you watch that, how quick would you say somebody responded?
Immediately. He literally fell on somebody.
Okay.
You watching a different video.
No,
I think they helped him immediately.
When I seen it, like, I don't know. I just got like a feel that like something could have been, I don't know, somebody could jumped and performed CPR or some shit. I don't know, man.
Your time is your time, my brother. He died doing what he did. He was taken from us way too soon. He's only 52 years old. That's the scariest part for me, is that he was only 52 years old. That's
only
crazy.
22 years away from me.
That is nuts.
21.
That's nuts. But yeah, man, he collapsed on stage performing. Yo, he's just you know, he's immortalized, man. He's hip hop. Like when I know I like to joke a lot and say like this is hip hop, that's not hip hop, but he literally is hip hop. Like you can't like think about hip hop without FatMan Scoop. And R.I.P. to him. He had a really interesting show. It was him and his wife called Man and Wife. I think it was on MTV2 or one of them shows. Shit was mad funny. It was like him and his wife in a bed, and they were like doing like a. I think it was. I was really young at the time, so it was. I think it was like couples kind of thing, like advice to like couples and stuff like that. It was dope. Man and Wife. Yeah. Shout out FatMan Scoop. Shout out his family.
And it's crazy because if I'm not mistaken, he definitely lost weight.
Yeah, but not enough, I guess. I don't know.
That shit is so crazy. Like to think about, you could lose weight and still not be healthy.
Yeah, of course, because we live in America, man. The food here is poison. The air is poison. You know, but that's a whole conversation for another day. I don't want to step on FatMan Scoop for that. But
R.I.P. to FatMan.
Let's get to something funny because this FatMan Scoop shit is sad. Chase, I bank with Chase. Do you? No,
I'm not allowed at Chase anymore.
Good. I'm glad. I want to talk to niggas like you. So the scammers, they got all hot and bothered. I think this shit happened on Friday, maybe Thursday.
Yeah.
These niggas was going crazy. What they call Chase? Chevy, right?
Yeah.
So for those of you that don't know, scammers, they love to scam. They go to ATMs. They go to banks. Santander for a minute was the hot spot. Chase was a hot spot.
You know, it's crazy. Like, what kills me about this whole shit with the whole Chase. Everybody acting like this is something new for Chase.
Oh no, this is new. I'm gonna break it down for you. You probably don't know. So this is the two things that happened this weekend, I guess. Number one, Chase had a new thing this weekend because they were allowing people to log in with just their phone. That was never a thing before.
What do you mean with just your phone?
Like you can go to the Chase app and like the ATM can scan something on your phone and it'll let you log in. It normally does not work like that.
Okay.
So because of that, you have normally when you leave a Chase ATM, you pull out your card and you can't do no more transactions. But because you were scanning your phone, there was no removal. So people were just leaving and their accounts was open. So the next person that came in could literally take all the money out your account and you would never know because you're thinking, I've been using Chase my entire life. As soon as I remove my card, you can't do nothing. So that was one scam. That was a baby scam. The big scam was because Chase, again, was having an issue with the ATMs, they were letting anything clear and cash out. Normally, when you go to Chase and the check is over a certain amount of money, it don't clear right away. They'll give you, let's say you put in 1,000, they might give you 200, and then the 800 comes when they make sure that this is legitimate money and everything is cool. But because Chase knew that there was an issue going on with their system, they let everything rock.
So that makes sense how that dude that dropped a milli.
Yeah. So what the scammers was doing, they was going and getting bogus checks, or they'll hit up you. Yo, you got a Chase account? Yo, we about to both make bread. I got this check. And Chase is gonna cash it out. No questions asked. They put in 200,000, 500,000.
There was a nigga that did a milli, and everybody's like, "Yo, show the withdrawal," and that nigga showed that shit.
Yeah, but this is the thing that people don't understand. First of all,
they gonna get you.
To the scammers out there, how come this is the first time in my life that somebody can explain a scam to me. Yo, I've been around scammers since I started working at the YMCA. I ain't gonna tell on nobody. It was a bunch of scammers around that time. And every single one of them I asked, yo, can you explain how y'all niggas getting money?
They never want to put anybody onto the source.
It's not even about, I didn't even want to be put on because I wasn't going to do it. I like having a bank account. Just explain to me how it worked, and nobody can explain it. But come 2024, somebody broke it down in a fucking quick-ass TikTok video, Twitter video. The nigga broke it down so effortlessly. It made sense. Chase is having a problem. I could write any number on a check. They going to cash it out for this weekend only.
But see, the thing is, before this weekend, people was doing it with Chevys and Chase. Well, Chevy is Chase. But they was doing it before. But I don't know how they was getting it to clear.
Nah, that I don't know. I've been using Chase is the only bank I really bank with. I don't know how they were getting that shit to clear because Chase don't play like that.
But nah,
I know Santander niggas is running up Santander.
Yeah, but yeah, like Chase and TD, they always getting hit. They always getting hit. I don't know how, but they always getting hit. I'll see a dime a dozen.
But scammers had a lot of fun. I seen niggas making videos. So the scammers, it kind of felt like the 90s again. So the scammers were the drug dealers. So they were the one pulling out the money. And then you had the stick-up kids. The Jack Boys was waiting outside of Chases for niggas with envelopes because they was going to book them.
Yep.
I seen shit like that
The
too.
YNs.
Yes. The what?
The YNs.
Why are you talking like that?
You don't know what a YN is?
I know what that is, but I'm a black person. Why would I say that?
What, them young niggas?
Yeah, why would I not just say young niggas? I think people that say YN are people that can't say the N-word.
Oh, that's crazy. That's like the new thing. YN and Hollow Tip Hakeem.
And what?
Hollow Tip Hakeem.
What is that?
Hollow Tip Hakeem.
What is that? Explain it to me.
Young nigga.
You don't think that shit sounds racist to you?
I never thought about it like that.
Yo.
I really never thought about it like that.
Honestly, dog.
I really never thought about it.
I gotta send you to a class or something about being black.
Even my
You
cousins
know what?
that
You're
shit.
right. You not black. You Caribbean. You got it.
It never seemed racist to me.
How does that? The minute I hear Pookie.
Yeah.
If somebody calls you a Pookie, that wouldn't offend you?
Bro, like I said, I knew a black girl. Her nickname was Pookie.
No, that's fine. But if some random person, I'm not even gonna make them white. If a Chinese nigga walked up to you and I was like, "You a Pookie," that wouldn't offend you?
I would ask what the fuck that means. Like, I personally never knew.
Immediately would offend me.
I never knew Pookie was a slur until you said it.
I'm not calling it a slur, but if a certain demographic of person calls me a Pookie,
All right, so what is a Pookie?
that's like a black person. That's a no good black person.
See, I never knew that. When growing up, when her nickname was Pookie, I always thought it meant like cute.
No. I could understand that because in our culture, that's a nickname. But somebody outside of the culture going up to you and be like, "Yo, you a Pookie." what you call a hollow tip? So if somebody called you a hollow tip Hakeem,
I'll start laughing.
I would be, oh man, yeah, all right, yeah.
I would laugh because I'm not a YN.
This is sad. This is sad. You a black man.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think I really don't get offended at a lot of shit because I laugh at it.
I'm not saying it's not. I mean, I don't think it's funny. But
like, hollow tip Hakeem would not piss me off.
That shit is making me upset.
Like, I'm not a young nigga, so I wouldn't get mad.
But my thing is, you plan on having children one day?
Yeah.
And so if somebody called your child a hollow tip Hakeem, how would you feel about that?
I'll be like, that nigga's not. He not like that. He not in the streets.
So you're not offended by the fact that, all right, bro.
I would not be offended by somebody saying hollow tip Hakeem.
Why would a black person have to say YN? Why would they have to say that?
I don't know.
Yo, phrases like that are for people that know they can't use the N-word. So they found cute ways to use the N-word.
I guess I never looked at it like that.
Yeah, because you don't have to, because you from where you from.
Like, I never looked at it like YN is for somebody that can't say nigga.
Because why would you not just say young nigga?
I don't know. But that's literally the new trending thing that everybody calls these young niggas.
And I'm telling you, this shit is
like, I'm being serious though.
My heart, shout out the Bronx. These niggas breaking my heart. This nigga, man. I'm telling you, you gotta be the internet. Yeah, nah. That shit rubs me the wrong way. I don't know. I don't like that. So what do you call stupid white people? There's no word for that. I bet you. Of course. White people that shoot up schools. What's the word for that?
School shooter.
Yeah, but you see how that's an actual thing? And that could be anybody? Anybody could be a school shooter. That doesn't apply to white people. But YN?
But hold on. Like, I don't think like when somebody really say, I see what you're saying about school shooter could be a black person, Spanish person, whatever the case may be. But when I say YN, or when I've been around people that say YN, it's never saying like a black person.
You are black though. Well, to me you're not, but you're black though.
Yeah.
When a person is on the internet and they're white or other, and they're like, look at these YNs. What are they saying?
Well, okay, so what I'm saying is like, all right, so when me and my cousin be talking about YN, like, we'll call like anybody that's a young person that's in the street a YN. Okay, it wouldn't be on some like, but YN and he's black.
It's the same conversation I'm having to you about the word Pookie. Within the community, this is my daughter, we call her Pookie. Cool. But a person standing outside the community, look at those Pookies over there.
I'd say context clues are how you say it.
No, I don't think none of that shit. I think if a person...
So if I call if I say, look at the YNs, and it's a bunch of white people running around.
But would you use that phrase to describe it?
But that's what I'm saying, we do.
No, okay, but also, what are you?
Black.
So do you think a group of white people see a group of other white people are like, look at these YNs? I promise you they don't.
I see what you're saying.
And that to me is the problem. But again, hey, if y'all like it, I love it. There's a lot of new internet slang, but niggas like you...
it's of the culture.
No, you can't say that.
Why?
You can't say that. You don't participate in that culture. Okay. You have your own culture. All I know is when Dr. Umar come up here, he gonna put his foot in your ass.
I'm gonna hand him a glass of milk.
He's gonna drink it. What's wrong with milk?
I'm gonna have a bunch of jokes.
He get down with the jokes too.
That's cool.
You embarrassing me this podcast. I ain't gonna hold you. You just letting these people get away with everything.
But yeah, that chase shit been going on.
I'm not jacking that.
People always been scamming Chase.
Yeah, why they always why they always on Santander's ass now?
What do you mean? Bro, right now, to my knowledge, Chase, TD, and
what bank don't get scammed? How about that?
I don't think MCU gets scammed.
Because you can't, a random person can't have an MCU account.
Like, the Navy Feds was a thing at one point too.
Yeah, but I don't know how you get those accounts.
Yeah, I don't know how that, I don't know, but I know those were getting hit too at one point.
Shout out to scammers, man.
My bank don't get hit.
What bank is that?
I ain't saying it, because then they going to start trying to hit it.
What bank is it, though? You can just bleep it out.
Webster.
Is that a black bank?
I don't know.
You don't even give a fuck. Why do I be asking a nigga like
a story of federal?
Yo, Toon, come back, bro. This nigga needs some talking to. You hear this nigga on this episode? It's your fault for not being here.
There's a lot of banks I can't bank with. I'm sorry.
Nigga, fuck you.
I wasn't even scamming. They just blocked me for some stupid shit.
All right. I had this conversation with my significant other. It's 2K season.
Oh yeah, it's about that time.
There's some basic. It's Wednesday, nigga. 2K comes out on Wednesday.
Is this Wednesday?
Yep. There's some basic.
Holy fuck.
There's some basic rules that I apply in my household. It's very simple. I looked my son when he was 2 years old in his face and told him this. And y'all think I'm bullshitting, but I'm not. It's very simple. 2K over everything. So it's very simple. If it's 2K, and name it. As long as it's not 2K, it's over everything. It's over you, my 2-year-old son. It's over you, my girl. It's over my mom. It's over my pop. It's over everything. 2K over everything. I was really disappointed in 2K last year. It's probably the fastest I ever stopped playing 2K. I usually, as our group, we usually play 2K up until almost the next 2K is coming out. That's how much we usually be on that game.
We literally haven't played, I want to say, this year since probably like April. March we really stopped. But I think the main reason why we really stopped, and it wasn't really because of like the game wasn't as good as we wanted it to be.
That just sucked.
But I also think like our time schedule kind of like pushed it away.
Not for me. I've told you, it's 2K over everything.
Nah, but I'm saying like you so like you play 2K by yourself sometimes.
Yeah, I go
right?
to rec.
You know what I'm saying? So like the reason why I personally is like I'll play the rec here and there, but I will play with my friends. Yeah. Like now I started playing 2K really more because my cousin and them, they play like the play now and stuff like that. So that really got me back into playing it and playing in a different game mode and playing like the WNBA. So I played a little more now. But to me, 2K is like a friend game. It gets boring being in a lobby, playing in the rec, and then talking shit to people that like.
Yeah, you see me. I don't talk to niggas.
Well, I was talking.
Not me. My shit, mic mute. I'm locking in. I'm there to get the dub. I'm there to bat.
And I ain't gonna lie. I seen the gameplay for next year.
Oh, you mean this year? This
year,
smooth butter. I'm gonna go crazy on that.
And they brought the parks back.
Yeah.
I don't know what build I'm gonna build first. I think I'm gonna build my shooting guard. I think I'm gonna build a shooting guard.
They made the city smaller. 2K actually this is a 2K free.
They actually listen.
2K, you getting free promo. I need to check next year, but from what I seen, they listened. Niggas like, the park too big, too much shit going on. This is a basketball game, it's not GTA. Niggas trying to make that shit GTA, make this shit smaller. They made it smaller. Bring the classic parks back. You know what they also did? There's a when you building your character, like in the My Builder, your whole squad could be in there, all of y'all together. Yeah, just making y'all builds, testing them out on each other. They did that.
See, they definitely that definitely helps because I ain't gonna lie. Like, what used to piss me off is when I build a build and I'm testing out and they toss me in a fucking NBA game playing against fucking 99s. I'm a fucking 62.
Yeah, but you can make yourself a 99.
Nah, but I'm just saying, like, I always try to do it at the low to see what it's really capable of before I would do it. Because a lot of my builds, and that's my biggest problem that I always have with 2K. A lot of my builds don't get nice until like I'm like a 92.
No, that's how the game works. They want you to spend money. Another thing that they did, there's something higher than Hall of Flame.
Yeah.
It's Legend now. So that's the highest badge level.
And you can get certain shits past your
attributes.
Your attribute break.
What's another fire thing they did?
The rec code is bigger.
Yeah, finally. And I don't think that's just rec. I think that's just
every
the
court?
game in general. Like not every court, every 5-on-5 court. It's just bigger.
Okay.
Like even in play now, it's just bigger.
Yeah.
They did a cool thing with So park, they have it for casuals. So you can have your meter on. You can do when you go into they have a mode that's like park, but it's for sweats. So there's no meter. The game is harder. The difficulty is tuned up. So it's harder to shoot, harder to dunk, harder to do everything.
So they basically made a Pro-Am
park, which they always had, the Pro-Am 3-on-3.
Yeah, but now it's like
like they did.
I wonder if they kept the theater.
No, I think the theater is where it's at. That's the new comp thing.
Oh, so
So basically, they just want to keep the park cartoony and casual. And if you really want to test your skills, you go into the theater and you play against.
I just hope I hope the jump shot builder is better. Or they just left it like how it was this year.
I didn't like it this year.
No, I'm not saying like I liked it, but at least it's already something I got used to. I hate that they change the jump shot builder every year. And it's like every year I gotta fucking learn and figure out and then go to YouTube to figure out how to fucking get a jump shot. And then it's like last year, your brother had to tell me a good jump shot and I was a 90. Like, why the fuck? And if I'm picking Steph Curry's jump shot, and I know Steph Curry's jump shot, or I know Clay's jump shot, how am I not green at a 90?
Green windows, nigga.
But that shit is like crazy because now when I play the play now shit, bro, I am gunning with Damian Lillard. Like, full on gunning. But then with my fucking player, I gotta fucking learn how to build a jump shot. I just can't put Damian Lillard jump shot and shoot the same way. Like, it doesn't correspond to me.
The problem with 2K is, and not to disrespect you at all, even though you disrespected my culture in this episode, I ain't gonna let you rock like that. But 2K, in my opinion, is a basketball game made by nerds. And I don't use the word nerd as a derogatory phrase, a derogatory word. I'm playing a game right now. It's Wukong. It's like an RPG.
What?
Wukong. It's a Wukong the Black fun ass game. It's like an RPG game. That game is for nerds. It tells you this weapon does this, boosts that, lowers that. It's numbers. 2K is made by people that are into shit like that. So they just hide it. Like in Wukong, if I pick up this item, I know it's gonna make my defense go down, but my attack is gonna go up. With 2K, this jump shot base is gonna make this go down, but that go up. But they don't tell you, and that's the problem. Because they feel like if they told you, then you're like, this is not a basketball game. I don't want to play this shit.
But they low key kind of do tell you.
No, they don't.
That's how you get the thing with the release.
That was the first. Remember, this is the first year they ever did that, and even then, it wasn't even right because there was some jump shots that would have a D in speed, but then when you actually shoot it, it's faster than the one that says A+.
Yeah, that shit's.
And this was the first year they ever added that.
But that's the thing. I don't think any other year that the base mattered and all that shit mattered.
No. Every other year, the base was the only thing that mattered. Everything else was cosmetic. So the base is what controlled your green window, and then everything else was just what you felt like your cue. But then they tuned it up a little bit too nerdy. What I think they should do is they should just go off of rating and timing. Forget the jump shot builder. Let people still be able to make their jump shot and just make it a cute thing. But if I have a 90 rating and I time my jump shot, it should go in more than not. So the lower your 3-point shot should be the better you have to time your jump shot. That's how they should do it.
But now my whole thing is, so then it would just be the visual cue.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Yeah, and then the jump shot creator is just for flavor. That's how I would do it.
That makes sense because, like, to me, I think one of the best things I've learned is the visual cue of push. Like, literally, for like, there's people that I've shot a green with, like Giannis, and I'm like, that's only because I know like that push. Where that push is literally right before the hand moves type shit.
Yeah. So. But I think this year is gonna be a good year. I'm already excited. I got like 100 builds in my head.
I literally think I may turn my Xbox back on just for this game.
Yeah, you can have fun.
Nah. So one thing I started realizing, they're literally getting these shits for free.
First of all, you have the newest Xbox?
Second newest.
Yeah, that shit doesn't have the new 2K.
What? No, it does.
Nigga, that's old gen?
No, it's not old gen.
Oh, so then you have the newest Xbox?
No, because there's a newest Xbox like above mine, but it's like the same generation.
Oh, so it's like an Xbox Pro.
Yeah, something like that.
So PS5 hasn't released a Pro yet. So it came out with the PS5.
Yeah, I think mine came out with the PS5.
Okay, because I'm just saying they haven't released any news about. I don't know if the PS4 is getting this game.
Oh, I don't know.
They haven't released any. That's what I'm saying. The old Xbox is not gonna get the game either if the PS4 don't get it.
Oh, okay. But they getting these shits for free. They pay $17 for their online and Game Pass, and Game Pass is literally like you see like the new Call of Duty. They didn't have to pay. They didn't have to pre-order the game to play the beta because they're getting the game for free with Game Pass.
That's dope.
They get 2K for free.
Yeah, that's dope. But
and it's so crazy because
that's not enough to let me switch sides though. I ain't a hoe.
No, I'm not saying which way. The only reason why I would do it is because one, if I'm going to get it for free, I'll get it for free now because my car payment and everything is due this week. So I don't think I'm going to end up getting the game this week.
Get your money up, not your funny up.
Nah, it's not even about that. I just got to be more like responsible.
Get your money up, not your funny up.
But that's I'm gonna just have to be like, baby girl.
I got it. My girl got it for me. I told you it's no conversation in my house. Once I ring that bell, 2K season, she already know. Beep, beep, beep. Thank you. Have a nice. I got my shit.
Nah, I think like literally if like that shit would be so like to me that shit could get so toxic because I be seeing when people post up this shit. Could you imagine? All right, could you imagine? Right, you play 2K all day, sit here. She tried to, you just ignore her because you're on the game. No, and you sign that paper.
Let me stop you.
Remember that paper that everybody posted?
Why are you talking to me?
What do you mean?
It's 2K season.
All right, now cool.
Once the sticks is here, or don't unless it's about food, don't talk to me.
Now cool, right? Now that happens. Now you turn off this game. You want some pussy? She's like, no.
I mean,
this is off limit season.
But that's crazy.
But I'm saying, what if she gets like that?
Then I negotiated bad. I got to renegotiate next season.
Yeah, that's my biggest problem because I know me. Like I wouldn't say I'm a petty person, but like if you piss me off, I would be like an asshole.
But why would you be pissed off that it's 2K? It's not year round. Once 2K season is up, then we back as a happy family. But once it's 2K season,
okay. So how long is 2K season for you?
When I feel like not playing the game. So it's from September to September. whenever the game,
when you can't wear white to when you can wear white.
Pretty much, it follows the Labor Day. I don't know who came Ronnie 2K.
Because now this is my thing now. What happens when Call of Duty come out?
Nah, I don't have a Call of Duty. I mean, I used to fuck with Call of Duty more than 2K, but Call of Duty doesn't take as much as my time. I don't have to make a build. I don't got to invest all this time building my build. Because you got to understand, you make a build. First of all, you got to find a build.
Yeah.
You got to invest in the build.
Yeah.
Then you got to get the VC up to make the build lit.
Yeah.
Then you got to find a time when your squad that you want to run with, you got to figure out when that. It's just way more. Call of Duty, I could turn that shit on, turn my brain off. And like me losing in Call of Duty, it doesn't feel as much as me losing in 2K. When I lose in 2K, I lose a little bit of my ego and my pride.
Like right now, I think the only time we're really gonna be able to play it is probably Saturday or Sunday.
I mean, when y'all gonna be able to play?
No, I'm saying like as a unit.
The squad, yeah.
Yeah, because like Saturday, Tune work, so he can't play till after. Then Sunday.
Why did you jump to Saturday? Why don't you start Monday?
Remember, I work
until what time?
I start work when you get home. Before you get home. Then by the time I get home, you're sleeping to go to work.
Aw, looks like sucks for you, buddy. I got my squad, nigga. I got my squad.
Okay.
Change your life, nigga. Get your money up.
Get a new job.
Nah, just tell them, hey, it's 2K season.
Yeah. Them niggas tell you, all right, it's new hiring season.
That's it, man. 2K over everything.
Now,
2K over everything.
The crazy part is, the real crazy part is, if we have our solid five that we had before and everybody just plays like they shit.
You gonna oh my god.
We could really take over and win some games.
Are you trying to piss me off?
You don't think we could win?
Not with you.
Why?
Because you don't play defense.
I'm going back to shooting guard.
Okay.
And don't do that because when us and Shiraz were playing, right? And then when he started getting cooking, I'll pick up. Them niggas don't be scoring.
Yeah, but then,
so I started learning how to play defense.
But then you also take like the worst shots at the worst possible times ever.
That's why you gotta go back to point guard.
I normally am point guard, but you was acting weird.
Now this season you gotta go back to point guard.
I'm center.
I'm going back to shooting guard.
I don't want the ball no more.
Shiraz could go to small forward.
Shiraz LeBron James, nigga.
Two go to power forward. Dave go to
two's the center. What's gonna happen is everybody's gonna make guards because everybody want to dribble and shoot. That's what's gonna happen. I promise you that's gonna happen.
You think that's gonna be everybody's first build?
Yeah, because the game is making the guard shit look too nice.
But Tune always makes a big first.
Yeah, I make a big first too, a lot. I just don't use it because what I usually do is I make a big to just figure out the game, and then by the time y'all niggas get on and get ready, then I switch back to my guard. I usually start off with a big, but I just don't really use it.
But you know what's crazy? I was thinking about that this year because even with my big now, I get way more VC.
Yeah, bigs are VC cheat codes, and they're the easiest build to make.
Yeah,
you can't. It's really hard to fuck up a big.
Like, see if you make a defensive ass big or a big that can shoot with defense like a motherfucker.
Yeah, so it's like you just plug it, and you can play on any team. But when you're a guard, some guards, I could dribble and shoot, but I can't play defense. Or I could play defense, but I can't shoot. I could pass, but I can't.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I seen a dude build a build in this current 2K that we're playing. It's a point guard. All the nigga could do is pass and dunk.
No shooting.
No shooting, no defense.
That nigga made fucking Rondo?
Bro, I don't even know. Like, that shit was pissing me off. And it's like, we won the game by like barely anything, but it was like, bro, like, You really made a point guard that could just pass and dunk.
That nigga sound like a 90s point guard.
But my whole thing is like
layup.
Especially with these bills and shit that was there. Like, you really thought you were gonna get to the paint and get 100 dunks?
But understand, when are you playing the game?
What do you mean?
Like, when did you play that game? Like, have that game with that guy?
Oh, recently.
The game, niggas just bullshit now. They just getting prepared. You gotta understand, bro. When it's like the end of a 2K cycle, that's when niggas play their fun builds, their weird builds. Like I remember when there was one 2K at the end. This is gonna be our last 2K thing. I'm sorry, I'm boring all the non-gamers out there. But it was one 2K. It was like at the end of the cycle. That's when we started playing in the my court, like in niggas' cribs.
Oh, yeah.
Because there was nothing else to do. We were just waiting for another 2K to come out.
They need to bring the Glock back.
The glass clean and lockdown?
Yeah, they need to bring that shit black.
Like a Snoop?
Yeah. They have them?
But you see how that's not a racist term?
What?
Because anybody could be a Glock.
Nah.
No, everybody can't be a YN. Yeah,
Come on.
I can't, this episode, you really made me sad.
Anybody could be a Glock?
Yeah, nigga. Glass cleaning lockdown. That don't come in a race, gender, creed. You could be a woman. As long as you
I
clean
wonder
the
if they're
glass.
going to put that in.
Nah, they still not doing that. I think they're gonna milk it. They should have been did it.
Because they got it in this one, but you just can't play cross.
They bullshit.
Like, this will be the year that they should do that. You could bring a woman and play in the rec against men.
Playing the rec, because that happens in real life.
Yeah.
There's girls that go to the rec, bust ass. There's girls that play at the park, bust ass.
Hold on, I got something. I need the LGBTQ community.
Whoa, why them?
Because they the one that be signing all these papers, send these papers to these companies.
Oh, they got the powers. With it. I thought you were trying to put women in that. Because women aren't LGBTQ.
No, but I'm saying they got the power to say that this is what they said about the U-turn.
Discrimination.
This is discrimination that women should be allowed to play in 2K. So I need y'all, and this is a big PSA. I need y'all send a letter to Ronnie 2K and tell him we need to have women in the rec. Because you know how much shit.
And the park.
Oh, and the park. Like, they need to make this cross gender platform in these games. Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have a female guard talking shit like I'll bust all your asses.
And it's gonna sound like a woman when you talk.
Now there's some weird people. I can't say that, right?
Weird?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's some weird people that literally be doing that on the game.
Nigga really thought he couldn't say weird.
Nah, I didn't want somebody to get offended
by the word weird.
By me saying that there's weird people. By after the statement I just made. You get what I'm saying?
You a sick nigga.
But yeah, because I was playing Call of Duty the other day, and there was a dude that literally sounded like fucking Mickey Mouse. Like, that shit is crazy.
AI. I think if you play as a woman player, if you talk, the game should just AI it and make it sound like a woman's voice.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be gangster.
That'd be hilarious.
That's all they do with Call of Duty. I'm sorry, this is the last game shit. In the new Call of Duty, you can grab a nigga from behind, and he hears you. Like, you know how the mic, you normally hear your teammates only?
No, they been had that.
No, not in I know what you're saying. Like what's that mic called?
Proximity chat.
Yeah, nah, even if proximity chat is off, if the nigga grabs you,
so if he does a finishing move,
it's not a finishing move. He's using it as a shield. Like, he's walking with you, and he hit like there's some niggas talk. He's whispering in your ear type shit. And you can't. You probably can turn it off, but it's not proximity chat. It's nothing like that. It's just even in like a 5-on-5 like team deathmatch. If a nigga walk up on you and grab you, use you as a shield, he's whispering in your ears. And there's niggas been making some funny ass content with it. So nigga was like, yeah, you feel that in your back. Nah. And another nigga, two niggas grabbed two niggas, and they started making them like crashing each other, talking about they forcing them to kiss each other before they kill each other. Yeah.
Now so now when you do that, I can't stop. I can't shoot you.
There's nothing you can do. Your teammate has to save you. You just stuck because the nigga got you. It's just like real life. If a nigga got you like that, nigga, so you a pack.
Spam X to flip you over.
Nah, nigga, you not flipping a nigga over with a gun. You fucking crazy. A nigga gonna shoot you.
Crash out.
Yeah, but we got one last topic.
Yeah.
All right, what time we at right now?
Hour 13.
Oh, it's not bad. I hate these short ass episodes though. They want the long whole thing. They want the long whole thing. They want the whole right? Y'all want the long whole thing. I think they do. You don't think,
say pause after that?
No, why would I pause that? I'm talking about the podcast.
That sounds crazy.
And they want a long episode. They want the whole
Hold on,
thing.
before we keep going further. What you said last week was crazy.
What? How I started the episode?
Yo.
Trying to make it up.
I want my friends here because I want to feel the present. That's crazy.
I meant it.
Yeah.
That's the best episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
till we end up playing Call of Duty. We on opposite teams, and then you
you are wilding. You are taking this into another level.
trying to make it out.
That's your culture, nigga. Yeah.
But
See about that.
So for the last topic that I want to talk about is, I'm gonna just start off with this. I had posted a post. Well, I'm not gonna say I posted a post because it was the unit. Gas Money posted a post, and it was about Tyrese and a statement that he made.
Shout out Tyrese.
So he went on the Shay Shay show.
I don't like calling it that.
Why not?
That's what it's called, but I'm not.
Okay.
No, I'm not doing
But
it.
so he went on the Shay Shay show.
Shannon Sharp.
And he made a comment saying he was going to have more views than the Cat Williams episode.
That nigga was out of his mind.
Gas Money posted a post. Yeah, I think he right or stick to Fast and the Furious. Everybody voted stick to fucking Fast and
That was a
Furious.
little disrespectful because he's also a great artist.
But everybody's like stick to Fast and Furious. I found it funny.
Yeah, he was bugging the fuck.
Because I'm going to be honest with you. One, Cat Williams to me is a bigger star
You're wrong.
than Tyrese.
You're wrong. And you a nigga that likes Fast and the Furious.
I know, but Cat Williams to me, like, all right. So you tell me you put a new Cat Williams comedy skit in something that has to do with Tyrese that's not Fast and Furious. I'm not.
No, but you see, how you gonna handicap a nigga? You're gonna take his arm off. Like, no. Put Tyrese in the next movie that he's in, which so happens to be Fast and the Furious. Okay, fuck Fast and Furious. You know he was also in Transformers, right? He's a box office actor.
Now, let me ask
He
you a
might
question.
not be the number one nigga, but he's
Ask
a
me if I
bigger.
watch that shit.
He's a what?
Ask me if I watch that shit.
No, but that's you. Tyrese is definitely bigger than Cat Williams.
I
But
personally think so.
he's just not as provocative as Cat Williams. The number one Cat Williams is a comedian.
Okay, yeah.
Like he's a one man show. He knows how to command a room. I'm not disrespecting Cat Williams at all in terms of like who he is to the culture. He's him too. But Tyrese is a platinum artist, box office actor.
Now, question. Box office actor, and you would say that's because of him or because of the cast?
It doesn't matter. It's because of him.
Okay.
He's part of the mixture. So if you remove Vin Diesel, or if you remove Paul Walker, or if you remove
Can't do that.
Ludacris, or if you remove Tyrese,
Well, you can.
I don't think you can.
Tokyo Drift.
What do you mean?
Tokyo Drift.
That shit did better than the rest of them? No,
No, but I'm just saying, like, a lot of people's favorite.
No, that's my favorite one.
No, but I'm saying, other than you, there's a lot of
Yeah.
people that like
yeah,
Tokyo Drift.
but favorite and box office are not the same thing.
I don't know what numbers they did though, but that movie did great, and they didn't.
I don't know if it did great. I think you just talking out your ass. It's a great movie, but I don't know if it did great. Every Tyrese Transformers, that shit box office. Fast and the Furious is box office. What Cat Williams do that's box office? And no disrespect to Cat. All right then, but go ahead. You were making a point.
But yeah. So he said that, and I thought what everybody said was funny because I agreed about him not having more views or what you call. I haven't seen what the views are now, so I could be wrong.
Nothing is going to touch that for a long time.
But
And let me tell you why though. From a content creator's perspective, the reason why Cat Williams shit did so, like the numbers went nuts. It was like they caught lightning in a bottle. Number one, Shannon Sharp was just coming off of leaving a show that he was doing for like 5-10 years. He just left that show. People wanted to hear what he was going to say about anything. It was fresh. It was new. Cat Williams is an enigma. He don't come out all the time. He's like the groundhog. Like it's a moment whenever he does anything because he's not a guy that's always in
like,
the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
So it was that, and the fact that he was giving it up. Most people, when they go on interviews, they say, "Oh yeah, people was jerking me. People was doing bad business with me."
But he just exposed.
He was
everybody.
telling niggas governments, and it wasn't one person. He was shooting at people, and the stuff he was saying about them was like, "Oh shit, nigga, he's accusing this guy being this way and that person being that way." It was lightning in a bottle. Like for that to happen again. It would take a lot
because to me, even Monique kind of like
she did well too.
She kind of stepped on a lot of the
even her. She didn't give it up.
Yeah,
she gave it up.
Yeah, he was just dropping names and like when Shannon Sharp kept asking Monique questions, she said, "Come on, man, you know," and like shit like that. But
he gave
Cat
it
was
up.
what you call.
And Cat is just a master of his craft, bro. Like, he commanded the room. He said a lot of fly shit in that interview. He said some shit. I'm gonna butcher it because it was so long ago. He was like, I'm disturbed by you having proximity to losers. Like, it was cold. It was cold. He was basically saying, Shannon Sharp, I'm confused why you would want to even relate to these people that I deem are losers. Like, you too cool to be cool with losers. Yeah. That shit was cold. Like, yeah, Cat was that dude.
And then Tyrese also, what's the word I'm looking for? Continues to say that Snoop Dogg is a bigger artist globally than Jay-Z. How do you feel?
I'm a Jigga stan.
That's what I'm about to say. How do you feel about
Jay-Z, top dog, #1 rapper ever. And you know how I feel about the West Coast. I don't really fuck with the West Coast like that. Now, it's not a personal thing. It's, but he's 100% right. He's 110% right. Snoop Dogg, outside of rap, is one of the most famous people on the planet. Like, he's up there with Michael Jackson in terms of fame. Like, Snoop Dogg is a household name in households that don't know what rap music is. He's Snoop Dogg. He's bigger than rap.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg.
He's an ambassador for rap music, of course. He's hip hop, but he has transcended rap. Like, Snoop Dogg is a global icon. There's people that, like, Jay-Z sells more records, but if they both walk into a room, people are gonna go to Snoop first.
It's so crazy because Snoop Dogg is probably the only person I know that. Well, I'm not just gonna say the only person I know. Like, one of the top people I know that since he started, he didn't give a fuck if weed was illegal. He was letting niggas know.
Yeah, it's funny how life works, right? When Snoop Dogg first came out, you would get in trouble for playing Snoop Dogg's music. Your parents or grandparents, however old you were at the time, you can't play no Snoop Doggy Dogg. He was like a bad person. Like, don't bring that Snoop Doggy Dogg shit in my house. And now he's on the Olympics, and there's the same grandparents that's probably telling you don't bring that Snoop Dogg shit.
Watching that shit, saying, "Look at
oh shit, it's Snoop." Yeah, so that just shows how much he grown as a person. And yeah, Snoop a real nigga.
Selling smokers.
Shout out Snoop. Selling what?
Smokers.
What's that?
You forgot the shit. No more smoke.
Oh no, you fell for that.
That shit was crazy. Selling smokers.
I knew that was bullshit.
Smokeless smokers.
Yeah, I knew that was bullshit. That nigga tried to tell niggas he was gonna stop smoking weed. Come on, Snoop. Shout out Snoop though.
I respect it though. Like, I definitely thought the reason why I really wanted to ask you, I thought you were gonna go the opposite way.
I'm not a dick rider. I'm honest.
But you a Jay-Z stan.
Yeah, but I'm honest though.
Okay.
There's certain things that people are gonna call me a dick rider for. Like, I know for a fact that Jay-Z he didn't lose to Nas. Like, there's nothing you can say to me that's gonna convince me.
So you think he had a better diss record?
Absolutely.
Okay. I don't know. Ether.
The beat was fire, but everything in Ether was like, hey, you got big lips.
Ether.
On Takeover, he was like, dog, your music doesn't sell. Like,
Ether is crazy.
Okay. Like, Ether is cool when you're 12 years old. Like, when you're a little kid and you're like, oh shit, that nigga said you in a karate class. But like, when you're a grown man and you hear a nigga break down another nigga career, like, he literally broke down Nas's career. Like, nigga, like, your music don't sell. You wear kufi. Like, niggas think, like, you want niggas to think you smart, but we really pay attention to what this nigga's saying. And then he's a hypocrite. Like, one song he talking about shooting and killing a nigga, and the next song he talking about I know I can be what I want to be. Like, he broke that nigga down, like, eloquently. So to me, you would never convince me to say that Jay-Z lost to Nas. To me.
Okay.
But like, people call me a dick rider for that. That's how much of a fan I am of his. But hell no, Snoop is a much bigger icon. I would say that even like Snoop and Jay-Z not even a fair fight. I would say 50 and Jay-Z is a better fight, and I would probably lean on 50. I'll say 50 is bigger.
Now, the reason why I would lean on 50 and say like 50 is because of what this nigga Buju said. And I thought about it.
What did Buju say about it?
He said there's only 2 artists that came to Jamaica that really two I think hip hop artists, I think was the word that he used. I'm not 100% sure. But he said only 2 like American artists basically came to Jamaica and really got like some full on standing ovations type shit. And it was Biggie and 50.
And that's a cheat code because Biggie's heritage is Jamaican.
Yeah.
But 50 is like, that nigga's another global. He's hip hop too, but he like, even him as big as he is, he can't fuck with Snoop. But I would even say he's bigger than Jay-Z globally. Even though Jay-Z probably sells more records, but 50 Cent, when that nigga came out, I can remember that like that shit was yesterday.
Oh, I have one thing I want to ask you.
Yes, sir. What's up?
I forgot this dude's name. Fuck. But he also started a podcast. But he's one of, I guess, a Chicago legend. I don't know his name.
Common?
No, it's not Common. It's one of like the drill scene type of guys. He used to be around Dirk and shit like that. All of them. And I want to send you the interview. I'm gonna send you the interview later.
Is it that the
some skin dude?
Hit different nigga? The nigga that says hit different?
Yeah. Where's he from?
Okay, he's from Chicago, but he's not from the era I know.
Okay.
I never heard of that nigga until like No Jumper and shit like that. He's funny. Like I'm not shitting on the nigga. I don't know him, but when I was listening to drill music, I never knew that nigga existed.
That's why I want to ask you and ask Toon because
he might know.
I watched an interview.
I'm not saying he wasn't around during that time because
he said he was around.
Probably is, but did he make music? Because I would only know if he made music.
I personally don't know. That's why I went to action.
I'm not academics. I wasn't invested in these dudes' lives. It wasn't a game to me. I didn't like me keeping up on who's killing this person. It wasn't that for me. I like hip hop. I like the music. The shit academics is doing, he might know the nigga because academics is on some like police work shit. But
yeah, that's why I was actually because I just saw. One of the new artists that I like started getting in tune with is Von off 1700. He did an interview in there, and I was like, "Who is this guy?"
Yeah, no, I don't know.
They started mentioning like Adam and all this. I'm like, "Who is he?"
Nah, the only time I've ever seen the FBGTB main, that's his name. All I know is that nigga just hit different. He says hit different after every song.
That shit just hit different.
Yeah, I only know. I only seen him off of like clips from because I don't watch No Jumper either, but I've seen him off of clips off of there.
Oh, okay.
And he had his own cereal or some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's it. But yeah, I don't.
Because that's what made me decide I was going to ask y'all is the cereal shit. I didn't even know you seen that. But he had this shit, and I was like, okay. And then I know Ryan Apple got the same shit, so I was like, let me ask you if I know who this dude is, because he has about 2 series I've seen. Yeah. And I was like, who is he?
That's a Toon question, and I wouldn't be surprised if Toon was like, nah, I know that nigga the same way AG knows him, because I don't think if he wasn't making music back then. There's no way I would know him because I know the niggas that was making music.
Because that's what I want to know. Because I was looking, I'm like, how does a person like that get so, I guess, so further in the limelight in the sense of like these new Chicago artists are just like, I want to go to that platform. But then like,
yeah, he's one of them.
But then like the dude Von, when he was speaking on that and like in there, it's like the shit he was saying is like, it didn't seem like he had respect for him.
I mean, a lot of these young niggas don't. I mean, we young YNs.
These YNs.
I'm gonna say I'm black. A lot of these young niggas, I don't think they respect a lot of people.
True.
Because I don't know if that nigga was in the streets shooting niggas, because that's what they respect. Like they gonna look up to Dirk because Dirk is putting in pain. But that JB YTB main nigga, I don't know if he looked like he's like a comedian. So I don't know, but then again, I don't know. I'm not from Chicago. I don't know Chicago politics. I just enjoy drill music when that shit was fresh and brand new. Great era. Shout out Sosa. Shout out Reese.
Last thing I'm gonna say is because you mentioned that name, y'all gotta stop with these death hoax.
What?
Like, so they just had a death hoax about Lil Durk.
Oh no, that's crazy.
And I'm like, yo, like y'all gotta really stop with these because it's like y'all just wishing death on a person.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like it's really getting they're really starting to bring these shit back, and it's really getting bad that we're having these things where it's like, oh, false deaths. Like that's just not funny.
Yeah, but
what I definitely want all my viewers to do, make sure y'all.
Where you taking us out already? I got something to say before we quit.
Oh,
I want to thank all our fans for being there. Podcasting is fun. It looks easy. It's not.
Nah.
I appreciate y'all for liking, sharing, subscribing. Even the hate, bring the hate. I want people to disagree with me. This is one thing I always said, and we've been podcasting for a while. A lot of y'all probably just seen us for the first time. I want this to be an open platform. I'm not going to engage with you in comments or anything like that because that's a back and forth that doesn't lead to anything. I'll invite you to come sit right here. Hey, we can talk about anything. I tell this nigga all the time, like it may sound like I'm being hard on white folk, but I want him to have white people come up here because I think there's certain conversations that should be had between everybody. Even the joke we had in the beginning with the with Guyanese and Bermudan and Bayesian beliefs. I think these conversations are dope. They're cool and they can be positive.
I gotta find a Guyanese person to come here to talk to you.
I would just want them to explain it.
I would just want to hear everybody.
I just like to be educated. I love learning. I might come across as a nigga that know it all, but I love to learn things, and I love to dialogue, and I love to speak to people. I love to speak to new people. This is not an interview podcast, but I just shooting the shit with my peoples. But
what happens if a Guyanese person comes up here and they told you, they say, "Hey, bye, I'm a lick down your scunt."
Oh, well. If he's going to leave with disrespect, I'm going to leave with disrespect.
Or because you said he not a Caribbean country.
That's just my opinion. Why I can't have an opinion? Why I can't have an opinion?
Because you told him he not an island boy.
That nigga not on the island. I'm lying?
Yeah.
That nigga not on the island, nigga. That's going to be my response. But if he can explain it to me, then I'll listen. It don't gotta be a man, it could be a woman.
It's so crazy because the amount of shit that just popped in my head just
Nigga,
now.
we got a whole map here. All right? Show me what island that nigga from on it.
Shit that just popped in my head. We get a Jamaican up here.
Oh no, what do we need a Jamaican up here for?
Because you want to talk about some niggas can wear the gay shit and tell you gay.
That's a compliment.
Some niggas gonna go, hey boy, I'll fuck your dog.
That was a compliment.
Yo.
I literally said Jamaican niggas made Clarks one of the ugliest, ugliest things ever. They made them shits popping for something.
Yo,
I didn't buy them, but they made them popping for something.
Them shit's coming back. Clark just dropped a new line.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? That's all off of the strength of Jamaican niggas. I give it to them. But yeah, you could take us out.
That nigga Vibes Cartel taught niggas how to clean Clarks.
That's gangster. I get Jamaican props. If Jamaicans got a problem with me, I just want to have a problem with me. Guyanese people I can understand having a problem with me. But hey, like I said, it's open dollar.
You're definitely right, because wearing a fishnet shirt is crazy.
Pierce nipples. Shit's hard like they iced them shits. And they looking at you like you gay. Nigga, your nipple is out. But it's all good. And another thing, nigga, you over there laughing. I ain't gonna let you get you. I'm not gonna let you get away with what you said about my culture, nigga. Y'all niggas be shooting too. Don't let them separate us. You doing bad work. We all wanted to say what Bob Marley said. Out of one many or some shit like that. Yeah, aren't you supposed to be a Rasta now? Yeah, no, you're not. Rastas don't believe in the shit you just said.
What?
That fucking anti-black American shit you was just saying. Rastas don't believe in that.
All right. That's why I just started my journey.
Yeah, they don't kick you out the whip.
You gotta lock your hair up, man.
Why would I do that?
Why not?
Because I'm not a Rasta.
Okay, but I just started my journey. Shout out to that. And it's a learning process.
Rastas ain't haters, bro. That was hate, genuine hate, and they are pro black everybody.
It's a learning process, man. I day by day I'm going to become a better person.
You a sick nigga. I ain't gonna let you have that. Shout out all the blacks.
But definitely want to thank y'all for watching.
They gonna be on your ass. That's who. Go ahead.
Definitely want to thank y'all for watching.
Get them.
Definitely want to thank y'all for sharing comments on the TikTok that we got, everything.
Run it up. Run everything up.
Run
YouTube,
it up.
TikTok, Instagram, run it up.
Yeah, run all that up. We doing this for y'all.
No.
And ourselves.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not doing it for y'all, but I appreciate y'all. And whenever we get lit, y'all going to be lit.
Yeah.
Watch when we start that Patreon when shit get really crazy.
But
and we going to have Ice Spice on here.
I want y'all to keep liking, sharing, and subscribing. And Ice Spice is working out now. So she may tell you straight up, go fuck yourself.
Wow, why?
You remember that comment y'all said about her losing her body?
First of all, we didn't say that on the podcast.
I could swear y'all did.
And even if we did, I stand on that.
All right, bet.
I think she looked better as Thick Spice. And first of all, I don't want to talk to Ice Spice about that. I want to talk to her about being from New York, her music and stuff like that. Who I really want to talk to like that is her mom. Where your mom at?
I don't got one. What did she say that?
No, her mom is bad.
No, okay. You didn't catch the joke.
Nigga,
but definitely, like, share, subscribe.
Can I get a perfect?
Perfect.
Thank you.